alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Human beings, first of all, I'll remind you, remind every human being that you are creations who were created by the most holy, glorified, almighty Allah. And Allah has put laws that prevents and prohibits, prescription laws, directive that prohibits men of entering into confrontations. Confrontations are situations whereby you men think that you are on a same level par with your Creator, and that is one of the deadliest things you men and women can either put in your mind or your whatever, and that is what destroyed those who are spoken of as a people who were destroyed by what they had conjectured. In present day and time of what you men call modern times, on the day of the Wednesday, November 26th, many of what you men have conjectured has become something that you cannot either get rid of because of the burden of quite a long time of confrontations with the most holy, beautiful region inside your bodies as human beings. Human beings, I'll tell this to you again, that the religion, the most clean, pure religion, which constructs every muscle tissue on your faces, on your bodies, is pure, clean Islam without fitna. When you add anything that is of your own desires and lusts, that's when you are in the field, on the whatever, in the graves, or in the whatever, in hell. When you add anything onto the most holy, beautiful religion, Islam, that's when you men become things that are very, very ugly to that region inside your bodies. Because the region inside your body said, oh, I constructed muscles, whatever, this boy or this girl was one day, or at one time, she had nothing to understand of what life is. But now, we as red and white blood cells in your bodies, have tried by the guidance of the most holy Quran and divine interpretations and ayahs to explain that men and women at one given time, you were nothing. You were things that you were something, what you call an egg and a fetus. A fetus, if Allah doesn't give it any direction, it remains like that. So when you lose your mind after you've been whatever, and you come out on these streets of whatever, and you say, we are Christians, we are Pentecost, we are bishops, we are... No, you are sick men, of which your own brains, they are not your brains, but things that you think that your brains are at war with the lies you've told your heart over time. When you tell a lie to your heart, your brain will have a problem. When you tell a lie to your brain, your heart will have a problem. In less than whatever, you either have a brain heater, or you'll be kind of a total lesson by a brain hemorrhage, a stroke, a very deadly stroke, a brain hemorrhage, a cardiac arrest. Why? Because me who speaks to you, I tell you that Islam is the most holy, beautiful religion. If any one of you out there, you gangs of pimps, gangs of criminals, who have been hiding the guise of either pastors, bishops, canons, army men, whatever. These things are very, very deadly when you are in a position of as an individual. Because we create you as an individual, as human beings. We create you. You living human beings as individuals in your mother's womb. In your mother's womb, you have no one to say, hey, can we live well again? And say, what? Haven't you come across people born with deadly diseases like sickle cell or holes in their hearts? That is when they rebel against the azan of Jannah in your mother's womb. Because your mother doesn't know that if you only understand that the azan is going on of Al-Jannah, of the Qibla of Jannah, if you as a creation in her womb, do some whatever, and you put yourself in a position to attain that prayer, that very special prayer in Jannah. If you don't, and you become arrogant while you're in your mother's womb, that's when you acquire holes in your heart, limbs that are incomplete, deformed limbs. Deformed limbs. Tumors in your brains. Tumors in every part of your body. So when I warn you, and I warn you time and time again, I warn you in order to remind you that you are Muslims. A Muslim creation, a Muslim human being is supposed to adhere, to obey all laws, all the divine laws, all the divine directives, and the holy divine prescriptions and interpretations of the ayahs as they were laid down by Allah to guide men in His most holy, beautiful religion, that human beings have created you. Do not ever go and get in confrontation with me whatsoever, because I am the air you breathe. How can you fight with the air you breathe? How? How can you fight with the many in a human body? There are so many things there that you men don't know about. Even though you say you are a scientist, professors, cardiologists, neurologists, there are so many things that you don't know. Even in this whatever, that there are so many things that you don't know. When I warn you in order to tell you that keep away and stay away from these confrontations that you've brought on my table hour after hour, which has made the temperatures of this planet become unbearable. with bodies, in the bodies of human beings. Human beings, there are temperatures on this planet which your eyes or your body, what you call your bodies, cannot handle. And for your information, men and women, I did tell you and warned you that every grain of sand or soil on this planet has a signature of fire, hell. When you confront her, you say, fire, fire, like those mad, crazy men called pastors. I say, is it what you're calling for? Is that what you're calling for? If I throw it either from underneath from your mother planet or from up there, what will you do? Where will you run? Can you run faster than what? You cannot even run, human beings. That's why I say my creations. It's you, the generation of what you call men in 2025, November 26, that you are men who do not understand how dangerous it is to confront what you call the light that is in the light, what you call the light, the guy, the nur of who created you. You don't know how deadly it is to confront or to go into confrontation with the air you breathe or the nur, the light. With that, I'll send a warning to people of Somalia, people of Uganda, the people of Kenya, Rwanda, Burundi, Tanzania, the people of Mozambique, the people of Nigeria, the people of India, Pakistan, the people of Ghana, and some whatever of Nigeria, some people of Nigeria, and the people of Brazil, Mexico, Colombia, Ecuador, and some section of men in every slum, even slums of Nairobi, or any slum on this planet, that creations of human beings, or human beings. You are things that were created by Allah. And your dependence, without Allah's mercy, none of you will survive. Without Allah's rahmah, without Allah's mercy, none of you can survive. None of you. So, whenever you provoke me and I come here and I say, I explain this, I do not explain it as what you hear, what you see. I am very, very far from this planet, of which this planet, it is very easy for Allah to turn every one of you living human beings to walk while you are in ruh, while you are, when we are doing salah, when we are doing prayer, to tell you, you boys are crazy, man. Are you provoking to see how deadly my words are? So I make you walk while you're bending over, as if to tell you are supposed to do these prayers without any confrontations. When I tell your children in their mother's womb, it's time for salah. And I always keep that promise that when it's time for salah, I do carve you. I put in a position, a posture of salat, a posture of sujood. When you're on this planet and say, we have cars, we are riding. I said that can may flip over. And I take you, pull you until I dump you in the middle of a desert where there's not any single drop of water. Where there is not any single drop of water, even the air you breathe is very hard on your land. I told you earlier, many of you, maybe young boys, did not know what happened in Ethiopia a few years ago, in the 80s. Go and check the Google. Maybe you understand when I tell you, do not chew your tongue and do not make any confrontations with me. Do not. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.